What's going on, everybody? LK here, and today another tournament run. This is from another TNS console edition. Last time I entered this I got second. This time let's not say yet, but if you're looking for the part where I talk about Chipp, it's going to be about in the middle of the video because I play against Chipp in grand finals. This is a pretty interesting run. So the top 8 part of this is going to be Nago again, and then Chipp. So I talked about Nago a lot from a previous tournament run video of how like people don't really agree how good he is. Like there's some people who are like really extreme and say he's like top 3. There are other people who are like me who are like, yeah, he's pretty good, like he's in the upper half of characters. There are still a couple people out there who think he's bad, which is kind of funny. And then of course there's Milia. So this matchup, like I said before, I think it's slightly in Milia's favor. A lot about paying attention to his blood meter and acting accordingly. So when his blood meter is empty, he is a little bit more liberal, like he's more mobile, he has stronger options he can push on you. When his blood meter is kind of high the way it is right now, his options are actually pretty limited, so you could use this in your favor. Now, something I was thinking about, and a really nice thing about this character being as popular as he is I have a lot of varied matchup strategy against him. Matchup experience against him. Like a lot of players who do a lot of different things. So, for example, the 2 Nago players I played in this tournament, they use the teleport much more than I'm used to. Like most of the Nago players I play repeatedly, and then also like random Nagoriyuki players I play in like the tower and stuff, they don't use that move that much. And like I knew it was good, like it's +5 on the block, I believe it's decently fast, but for example I did not know it's not like Chipp's Gamma Blade and you can't hit it, for example, which is pretty important. And two, you definitely want to consider how to deal with it, because you don't want to just give him plus frames for free. It's different than the Beyblade, where you know that moves like 14-15 frames, so it's like it's basically immediate when it happens. It's still a rough situation when Milia blocks it, but when he does that, and it's fine. As opposed to this other move where you're just letting him be plus, essentially, if you let him do that. It's something I really try to avoid, if possible. So anyway, here we are, game number 2. I will also say, too, that, and I'm going to try to point them out, a lot of awkward things happened in the sets against Nagoriyuki this day, in my opinion. So, like, I've been meaning to look over these and be like, alright, so what am I going to do next time these things happen? I missed my bad habit there, but we get to whiff punish, it's fine. I low-key have a bad habit against this character where, you know, he's like strike throw, right? You don't want him to get the command grab for free, so like, he will do, let's say he just hits me from far, OTGs me and dashes up, but he can't actually get all the way, but then I fuzzy jump anyway, and then I'll like get hit because the move he uses is kind of slow. And you really don't want that. It's definitely, unquestionably a bad habit for me. Okay, nice, Beyblade. He's getting close to popping. Yes, okay. This, I feel like I screwed up because I FD'd the Blood Rage. I don't actually know if it's a Guard Crush, though. You have, like, the Guard Crush animation, though. And I feel like I remember hearing it's -7, but I FD'd it. That was one thing. I gotta go double-check that. Okay, blocks cross up low. Nice. Takes his turn to close slash. Like that like unquestionably losing a Blood Rage round like that is definitely tilting. Like I definitely should have won that round. But that you gotta know. It's my fault. It's my fault for doing the thing. It's not looking good for me right now. Everything chips now too. Milia's not good at building meters, so like he's just gonna At that point, it's worth it for him to just kind of flail. Okay, game number 3 here. In tournament, especially when it's 3 out of 5, this 1-1 point is pretty important. You don't want to be the one who has to come back 2 games in a row, if possible. You want to have the lead so you can mess up one more time and have another counter adaptation, if possible. Okay, we get the anti-air there. No Oki though. I just push him in the corner. S-disc. He blocks the low. You can get an overhead at that height, so good on him. Okay, smashes. I'm fine. I don't like when players do that, but it'd be like that sometimes, bro. Like the way they input, even though it didn't connect, he still did the Beyblade. It didn't do that much. That's always been one of my pet peeves in fighting games. When people input stuff like that. I thought the OTG would kill him, didn't. Okay. The Beyblade, since it's over, I was able to hit it safely, but there are times, I think MacSama did this to me like at least once, where like I did JS and I get hit by the Beyblade because I did the JS too fast. There it is. He gets to be +3. He whiffs, I get the punish. Gambling with that 2H. Yeah, from here, it's a little bit easier because now he can't do special moves so much. He can still do step, though. Gets hit by the cross. I feel fine. Cross. Nice back up. That was dope, but no return here. It's fine. I pulled up so hard using Lust Shaker to go back in. I also low-key, like, if he FDs during the Lust Shaker, so I have so much meter, too, because I'm gonna, like, RC it. If they FD the Lust Shaker, I'm gonna take all their meters, so like, I don't mind. He threw my 5k. Pain. Pain. This is one thing I'll say about Chipp over Milia. His 5k I learned the other day was, like, active for so long. Like, you're not gonna accidentally throw his 5k from the mistiming it. This is an okie doke round for sure. Nice. Okay, I got the burst out. Good, that was good actually. Okay, delayed on the close slash. So he got a low resource bite on me, which is bad. That's pain for the round for sure. Gold burst. Already trying to push this turn. Bonk. Push his turn. So here I'm thinking, okay, like my dude's trying to really force the situation. He wants to be in an advantage the whole time. It kind of sucks that, like, I mean, me getting hit by the charge burst and having the burst there and he got his gold burst back, that gold burst definitely decided the game, I would say. Anyway, we go into game 4. So like I mentioned before, you really want the 1-1 point. You want to be ahead at 2-1. It kind of sucks to have to win 2 in a row, but like in the tournament, I was like, you know, okay, a couple of rounds didn't go my way, felt awkward. Like, let's just try to just keep it solid. Milia's just all about keeping it solid, As long as you get access to the game plan, you're fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, 6k at start round, very unusual. That move has low crush, I believe. So I believe he's looking for my 2S there as a specific call. As opposed to like a lot of my round start picks are like spread of options. Like her 2S just beats a lot of stuff basically. Picking something like, oh, this move low crushes against it. Yo, he tried to let me know, trying to command grab me again. He's got a lot of resources, so at this point he built a bunch of blood. He's at 2 right now. Sheesh, run under the ID cross. Overhead here. Hit him same side low. Okay, so this situation I've been thinking about a lot. So I gotta look at his meter. Okay, so he doesn't have 50 meter here, so it's cool. But there is not a fun situation where you break the wall with super, but they have 50 meter, and that is actually pretty rough. I'm trying to avoid that if possible. Yeah, there's the one I was talking about. That was JS for sure. Trust. Okay, I was like, please don't force up on me. He burst me into the corner. That's fine. He swung again. Running up, that's my quirk. Running under close slash, that's my quirk. Okay, waiting for the wire seam, but that's fine. Hit my fuzzy jump. I mean, it's fine, but it sucks because like Nago's +10. All I could do is block or burst. It's not just guard or impact. I think YRC is garbage. It's like guard crush is mad annoying. The only nice thing about the YRC guard crush is that your meter gain is actually fucked for like a long time at least. It's probably a game right here from this combo. As long as I don't miss the link, he went for the burst anyway. Okay, no, honestly, it could have been done if I didn't anti-air him. Could have been done. Okay, so the 2-2. So this is the only game that matters. The first 4 games didn't mean shit. That's how I like to think about it in the heat of the moment, rather than being like, I have to adapt in this game and then win 2 games in a row. I'm just like, okay, right now it's just first to 1. Let's just, you know, play the first to 1 and do what we can here. So, game number 5. Capel in. So Capel pretty tricky at that height. There's a lot of stuff I could do, and I'm still pretty low to the ground, so the opponent will have a little problem waiting for it to come in. It's a clean round for me so far, though. This is exactly what I want. Let's go, Capel. If I was a little bit better to confirm, I would have gone for the ground winger, but maybe not because he almost has 50 meter. It's all good. Septum. I went for the kill. It'd be like that sometimes, but thankfully. So I've been actually mixing in hair car a little bit more aggressively in spots where Bad Moon could come. Again, because like if they just get hit by the hair car, I just get a combo. Ooh, that was lucky. I like that. Oh, I hit the Beyblade with 2K. He did wake up throw. Oh my god. My back's to the wall. Backstep 2H. He's doing a lot of meter here. He's not gonna quite pop. So I was definitely waiting to be like, is he gonna pop or not? Okay. So now again, as usual, he's gonna want to press mad buttons here to get his meter back. We get him with the low here. Into. He tried to mash, not this time, cross, but I don't know why my air dash got input that way. Thankfully, I missed my dash H disc. Oh, I actually remember this. Oh my god, I'm in pain remembering this situation. It's like I don't like winning type of situation. Nice fight. And I was like, yo, yeah, that was actually not a bad bait, because I was low key like, yo, I might burst to just end this. You know what I'm saying? This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. In my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm throwing. Okay. The last round. He went for 5k there. Okay. His turn. Beyblade, I tried to move a little too slow. I let him do the plus move. I've been thinking about that move a lot. Like, what selection should I do there? That's a big command grab from him too. He's really trying to do it to me this game. This character is actually just Slayer without BDC. I'm cool with it. I was trying to explain it to one of my friends. I was about to say, luckily I got him that he popped, but you know, he bursted right away, and I mean, I was far away from him too. I'm really trying to do it to him back. Damn, imagine you did all that work to me and then it just doesn't mean shit. And then if I hit you again, you're dead. Just kidding, because I don't like winning. That bad move is not what I wanted. This is the definition of spaghetti. This is what we call a tournament set, my friends. Sometimes in tournaments, people just panic and they want to win really bad. Okay, so we're back, and this is the winner's final. Once again against Nagoriyuki, another one named Augus. Not really familiar with him. I should have mentioned, like, I do know MacSama from other games. I don't know what else he played besides Granblue, but I know him from playing in Granblue Fantasy. Really fun game, really fun game. This player here, I'm not very familiar with. Once again, I'm playing against Slayer with a sword with no BDC. Again, I'm cool with it. So we're going to be keeping the same type of general strategy here of paying attention to his blood. When he has low resources and special moves, we move more. When he has high resources, I'm saying this the wrong way, but like when his blood meter is close to full, we bait normals. When his blood meter is kind of low, we try to avoid special moves like Beyblade and stuff. Okay, he gets the first point here. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. He made a couple of like unusual choices to me. I gotta like oh, I hate when that happens. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I said was my bad habit against him. I'm like trying to not do it because I know I'd be getting hit. Here's another one where I was like, yo, this is -7. Right? It happened to me twice in the same tournament, but we definitely take those. Okay, I still get a mix off that. Isn't that funny? Okay, jump heavy. Yeah, that's I definitely I'm gonna check that because like. The Nagoriyuki players I tend to play don't use offense structures like that, and I low-key... He popped twice in the same round? Son. Son. Isn't it interesting the spread of, like, Nagoriyuki players, how they manage their meter? Like, some of them are like, whatever, if I die, I die. Others are like, they just never do it, but then, like, you know, you're kind of like, man, so he has a lot of blood, so he can't do anything, basically, until he just whiffs a ton. That's just a DP, that 2H, the way they use it. Not Zato players do the same thing. That was a really nice JD. Okay, I'm waiting. Kind of pulling up a little aggressive when I have to. This. Okay, so this. I'm going to get popped up here. This is actually a pretty important thing to keep in mind. Like, when you block moves in the air, there are moves that just get blocked normally, and there are moves that just pop you up. So Nagoriyuki's super, I don't know if he like OS'd his super or if he just did it the other way because he thought it was going to go the other way. But Nagoriyuki's super on block pops you up like... Ramothal's motorboat, right? So this was pretty tricky for me to lap. So if Nagoriyuki is almost in the corner, right, and I air dash and block that, he is, I want to say -7. I gotta go look at the clip I made again, but I want to say -7. So like if you try to cross near the corner and he does that, you can land him punish. But because of him popping you up, you obviously go mad far full screen. So what do we do? So especially these option selecting it would be pretty hard to deal with because then it should only happen when I do cross, which means when I jump forward, I'm not going to cross, he's going to FD. If he FDs, hopefully he's at exactly 50, so he can't YRC, but if he is at above 50, then he's also going to have YRC too. So I think actually a really good solution is to air dash and try to instant block it, because you might as well, right? Like he's going to go for it. If he messes up, I mean, if you mess up, then you know, you're just back in neutral. He's slightly minus, but you're like full screen, so essentially he's safe. If you get it, you get a combo. So like Why not go for it? And the timing is pretty set too, because it's a theatric. Yeah, I'm super messing with defensive timing here. Okay, pretty good, strong round start for me. I use air dash back FDC. This is like a good habit I'm trying to get against some characters like Nagoriyuki, where like since the air dash FDC is essentially you power canceling a normal, you fall a little bit faster. But if you do like air dash back button to fall faster, Nagoriyuki does random 2H, you just get hit randomly. So I've been using FD in that spot. Okay, 2A, oh 2A into it. I was kind of surprised. That's fine. Looking at his blood, he's got about 2. Hit him in the legs. Hit him in the legs. Mix time. Fun time. This is the fun part of the game. Yeah, see there I was waiting for it. Okay. Okay, just letting him whiff. No big deal. No big deal. You could whiff jab and then swing again. I'll just wait over here. I will say too, some of you Millia players, like, I take it as a compliment when you say my opinion on matchups don't matter. By the way, I take it as a compliment. That's just you guys say that I'm nasty. Trust the process. When he has high blood, he has to whiff. You get to play at your own pace. When he has low blood, you gotta dodge Beyblade. It's basically the #1 threat that he has, because you can't see it, and it beats a lot of your stuff because he's like hopping and slashing and stuff. Trust. I wouldn't just say it. Okay, we're back. So 1-1 again. The important 1-1 point. I really want to win this in 3 out of 5, because then I can chill. Like, you can't chill, but like there's less pressure on you if you win this point. Okay, so he gets this off. He tried to fast dust me. No, that looked like charge dust actually. Okay, we got him with the frame trap. Okay, back in neutral. Again, being able to like see where people like to press their negative frames is definitely really important. A lot of my hits against Augus in neutral have been like, he just tried to press his turn and I was ready, because I'm like, oh, well, you know, in this spot, he is minus, but like, I gotta be woke to him. This I gotta get better at this thing. Like, when I use 6H in pressure, I should be always OSing the Capel there for the combo. Like, it never comes out on block, so like, I gotta make it a habit. Oh, got me there. My back's to the wall. He's gonna pop. Sick character. It's gonna pop. Okay, feeling good. I wonder if that's something I should just... Oh, he got me at the delay. That was nice. I wonder if that's something I should think about, like, overall. Like, you know, if the player pops, like, I don't know, like, twice in 3 games, I guess, I'd be like, oh, well, maybe they're a little bit liberal with their meter. Yeah, he used it to approach. Okay, air through my fuzzy jump. Who cares? It's all good. As long as he's not getting a 70% combo, I don't care that much. Okay, back to the wall. Okay, that throw is not a punish, so a little spicy. Messed up my input, but thankfully he tried to mash. Pain. Okay, just keep him in the corner. I didn't get close slash. That's some real pain right there. He did air throw with air throw. Oh my god. Okay, he got his burst back. This is kind of spicy. He could take this from me. Oh, just kidding. I mean, this is a one-hit game. That was a one-hit game for sure. That one got a little bit messy at the end. Alright, feeling good. This time I got the 2-1, so I'm like, alright, so just one more. If you drop the game, it's fine. Just stay focused, right? Stay focused. Again, winners finals. Capel from the single jump height. Again, kind of a little hard to deal with unless you're explicitly looking for it. Mix is happening. Nice block on the low. He's a 2H like a DP. Oh, that was interesting, and it was pretty nice. I actually don't know if he could get that like for sure. There are some traps that he has where usually if you FD a normal beforehand, you have to, the Nago player has to adjust their positioning. I wonder if I let go or not or something. It's actually something I got to double check, because I was legitimately surprised when I was like, whoa, that got me. Okay, YRC, it's fine. Bites after the YRC, sick. I mean, sick, and also I don't like Guard Crush. Okay. That was, I see, that should have been game for him. That should have been game for him. He went for the hard read air throw again. Oh, tried to steal, and I was like, oh my god, he mashed jab. And in the middle of the tournament, I was like, yo, he might know that, because it's not like super common knowledge, I think, that Millia, if she throws you with her back to the wall, she gets corner space. So it's not like total common knowledge. So if he knew and that's why he matched, then that was dope. So I gave it to him in my head because after like that throw we just saw, I was like, yo, mash again. And he didn't, and I was like, oh, okay, he might know that like, oh, I just tried to steal my turn. Dropping a game-winning combo, you love to see it. Okay. He's pulling up. It's fine. Okay. It's all good. All good. All good in the hood. Not really worried about anything. That's a big start from him though, that 2K. Okay. Trying to pull up. The JD read. He reads my jumps really, really hard. Well, honestly, I'm not jumping too much against the character when he has low blood like he does right now. Okay. He backstepped after JK. It's behind. There it is. He got a home run. There's my bad habit. I was like, shit. Okay. Try to run up. Careful, careful. A little bit too far. So I feel like for those, I should have like some type of because that type of situation actually happens a lot against Nagoriyuki. Where like if I hit like here's something that comes up a lot, right? Like Nagoriyuki has like 2 blood meters. He doesn't want to do special moves. They do like 2S -7. They do 2S, then 2S again, and then delay 5H. So you can air dash before that and punish, not counter it, punish the 5H, but you're mad far. So it's like an RPS situation. I was like, man, like if I can't get a combo here, then I should see if there's like a thing I can do to be advantageous and like move or something. Whether it be like H disc, S disc, a hair car that I would say a hair car that might not be punishable, but he has a huge sword, so it's probably punishable. I don't know. Something to explore later. Anyway, we go into the last game. So, same thing as last time. Like, this was a set where I won the 1-1. So here it's just like, okay, still first to 1, but I just gotta like keep it solid. Yeah, that looks like he could combo off the 6K and he's messing up. And if that's the case, then I feel really bad. That happened twice already. The one time when it happened, he won the game right after, so it's okay. But I have an impression that the return should be pretty high in that spot. Okay, hits me back with JD. Not really a big deal though. S6 PRC. S6 putting in work against him. I was looking for the throw, trying to shimmy. Okay, Beyblade, get out of there. Like there's another example. And like your opponent, you gotta assume too, people don't respect Millia as a character. It's a really important thing to just like think about in Guilty Gear in general. People don't respect her. They don't want you to do anything. Even like get even close to started. So you have to assume they're gonna swing on you in these spots. So having something ready there would be pretty nice. Yeah, he just got to be played. That one was a little tricky though. Nice. I was getting a little greedy with it. It is 2-frame start. There's my bad habit. It is 2-frame startup, but like it's honestly better for me to just go for the 2K most of the time. This is a really hard round to come back from. Okay. Ooh, that would have been a good spot. And then this is gonna hit. The hit I got too is a pretty unusual one. It's like a S disc knockdown mid screen. Your advantage is probably pretty decent. But I mean that one I don't know. I was just making something up on the fly. Okay. He tried to do it again. See, that time he didn't get it. I don't know if it's because of backstep. I already looked pretty far. Okay, we checked the forward dash though. Burst, he had to. He has a lot of blood. He has to gamble. Has to gamble. Okay. He backstepped. I low-key thought he was gonna maybe go for a throw or something, but it's okay. Here we get to this side. That's this PRC. He gets hit again. I kind of chill because he's been mashing. Careful. Ooh, okay, we got to 2K. It's good. Waiting. He might have OS'd that super. It went exactly the way I thought. Okay. And the burst gets blocked, and that's the 3-2. Okay, so grand finals against Bean Chipp. So Chipp, surprisingly, haven't talked a lot about him. Basically, the only thing about Chipp is everyone says he is. Some people say he's broken straight up. A lot of people think he's really close to Soul, like top 2, top 3 character. But he's not that popular of a character in the US, and I'm not really surprised. Mostly because of like how people talk about characters in this game in general. A lot of players just value how easy and simple the character are for their strength, and they don't value very much a character's potential and what can a character do when they're played well. You guys, honestly, y'all can use me as an example, like deadass, because like Millia is that. Like, a lot of the stuff about this character is not really like, the thing that I think is the strongest about her is that she doesn't have to win situations to win games like outright. Like, I can pick my spot at my own pace because I'm faster and more mobile than almost every character, and once I knock them down, just go to town. Now Chipp is definitely let's say dominating in a more direct way. The thing that people really value, and you're gonna see me get memed a little bit because I'm not that great at dealing with this new move yet, is people value Chipp's block string mix-up. So some people, and this is actually a decent argument. I remember talking with K7 about this, for example, where he's like, well, but Chipp, Chipp has good block. He could do block string into command grab, block string into P alpha, block string into K alpha. K alpha leans into his own setups, right? He's got a safe string in Reshul where he can like gamble his follow up or just like reset pressure. He's got gamma, like he's got strong block string stuff. It's like, yeah, Amelia's good when she knocks you down, but like she has to knock you down to get that. That line of thinking, I think is pretty reasonable, honestly. The only thing I would say is while it is certainly really good that Chipp has access to this in block strings, I think when Amelia knocks you down, she's better at controlling the general option set of the defender. And there's some characters who they have no option set, like they're just done. Like if you sweep like Mei, for example, everyone agrees Mei's not good. Mei has no DP, and you can't jump out the shit, right? So it's like when you knock down Mei, she just guesses, and then if she gets hit, you just do it again, right? Where Chipp, like, there's a decent amount of counterplay to the stuff he does in his block strings and stuff. Despite that, though, it's not just the block string. For me, honestly, it's a lot about his neutral game. His defensive options are really good. He's got like a 3-frame button. He's got fast DP and 7-frame DP. And ground speed in this game is very, very important. His walk speed is pretty good, and his run is faster than Millions. So you're going to see a pretty interesting dynamic here where, like, one of the main reasons I am so comfortable against Chipp is, like, I'm comfortable with this and the fact that he's not that fast in the air. He memed me this game. I remember this game. he super memed me this round. I was also really happy to play this set because I did want to update my defense against Chipp. I think I'm pretty good against Gamma. From playing Exert, I mean, obviously I know how to deal with the Rekka. K Alpha, P Alpha is pretty easy to deal with, honestly, but K Alpha is like, what the fuck is that? Still for me, so. J2K is not so bad too. So you're gonna see a lot of my match strategy against him is using my mobility against his, and like just trying to, again, the standard Amelia of like, I pick my spot. Like, there are things I know I could interact with very well, and there's things that I know are a struggle. So I pick my spots very carefully against this character, and especially when the character jumps, because when Chipp jumps, he is slower than Amelia on the ground. That's very, very, very crucial to understand. I mean, we're going to round 3 here. He actually has a pretty long air dash. It's pretty interesting. Like, I sort of noticed a theme that, like, a lot of characters with long air dashes, the game considers to be, like, easy characters, but Chipp has a decently long one. I think his forward air dash is kind of hard to deal with, because he also has the fast run as well. Relying on good old fuzzy jump here. Okay, he respected. That was not a punish. Okay. That I had to check again. So in game 1, there was a situation, like a round deciding situation, where I threw him and I double jumped forward and I got chipped out by DP. And I was like, this DP is supposed to whiff when you do that, but you actually have to neutral jump to do it. So in tournament, after I blocked it the second time there, I was like, oh, I actually have to neutral jump. Okay, he's taking his turn. 6k to close the second game. So now I'm down 0-2. This sucks. There's no other way to put it. And as far as tournament mindset, you're just like, man, this is not good. But it's okay. The point is, it's 3 out of 5. We're going to continue. This is game 3 right now. And by the way, this player that I'm playing against, Bean, had a bunch of big comebacks in set. So he's had a bunch of 3-2 nail biters and stuff like that. So we're going to game 3. I'm thinking about, okay, so what has happened where, like, I actually am, like, dropping games, and I'm like, all right, let's focus a little bit more on the neutral. You're just not gonna have an answer ready for K Alpha, like, or like some type of thought, like, yo, how should I deal with this a little bit better? Just focus on the neutral game that you've been playing well, adjust this couple things, and then go from there. The good news is your boy's fuzzy jumps are on point against this character. Okay, use the YRC. Okay, YRC plus 10 Gore Crush, something like that. There's P Alpha, puts me in the corner. Tries to command grab me again. Okay, we're both kind of flailing for space a little bit, but no, notice how like I don't really try to like go straight at him. I'm usually like either preempting space or like, so for the ground versus ground specifically, one thing that's new about this version is that Milia can actually fight his buttons straight up. In Exert, she could not really beat his button. She could just put something in his way, assuming he was gonna run farther than he should. So before, you'd use a lot like sweep and far slash to fight him. In this version of the game, 5k and 2k are really fucking good against him. Like super good actually. 2k beats like most of his buttons, so like I could actually preempt in a pretty good way when I want, which is really nice. It's probably like one of the most important things about the matchup this version. On top of the usual, Milia is faster on the ground than he is in the air. So if he's in the air and I'm on the ground, I need to always make sure I put myself in an advantageous situation. And the one I'm looking for is to not be close to J2K and potentially in a spot where I can air dash, anti-air and air dash, or like just take the ground when he lands. It's something that you really have to focus on. Well, here we are on the 1-2, so I am down. I still gotta win 2 more to take this back, but I felt pretty strong that game. Okay, roll to start. So it's not a punish, but you probably honestly, if I threw, I would get a punish. I'm not actually sure. Okay, back into neutral here. Again, I always, you notice how I run at him pretty aggressively when he jumps. Drop the combo, unfortunately, pulling off. The other good thing about fighting Chipp, so he is of course like really good in this version, but like one of the things that makes it easier to fight him compared to before is like when he does certain buttons too, you can like whiff punish them. So like Chipp was super cracked out. Basically like your standard Chipp player from Exerd, his shit is so fast that they literally do not care / pay attention to what button, like they pick the button and they're just going because he's just really fast, and it's just on you to hit them. If not, they're gonna just be doing their shit. Where in this version, like if a Chipp player whiffs like dash XP like you saw earlier, or dash far slash, like you can legitimately have a chance to whiff punish if you're fast. And even though he's fast, like the game is still like you got a little bit of recovery, brother. You know what I'm saying? Nice DV there. Okay, 5k, 2k. Okay, just get out of there, retro. Again, for him, dealing with his offense is a lot about not trying to win straight up. It's just trying to like get out, get back to neutral. I'm about to get memed for a little bit. Okay, hit me to J2K. Accidental DP, that's pain. I remember when I played Kensel, this thing came up a lot too, where he'd get accidental DP instead of the Rekka. That really sucks. But it's tournament, so we take those. I'm sorry, Bean. I'm sorry. Okay, not so much left. I tried to use Capital BRC to bait some type of response. Okay, waiting for the wire scene. There it is. I wanted to go burst. It's okay. He DPs me back. I baited it. I clearly remember baiting it, but it's okay because the game said I didn't because I got counter hit. Okay, neutral's happening, and I run him down. That rundown especially is again because he was in the air, and I'm like, I'm chasing. I'm going to chase. Okay, so it's the 2-2. So it is tournament point for me, reset point for him. So this one is obviously important because I don't want to reset. I just want to finish this tournament and move on with my life. You know what I'm saying? For him, of course, he wants to reset to get another chance at winning the tournament. Okay, moving. He backs that. So Chipp, that's another thing that's low-key slow for Chipp is his backdash. It goes far and he is fast on the ground, so like it could be tough to be like, I'm gonna chase his backdash, right? But if you read backdash correctly, you have all day. Okay, waiting. Chasing his jump. A little bit too low. When you do JD from that low, it could be like hard to convert sometimes. Even if you actually could have. We both got danger out the ass. Okay, 2S. My dude's fishing. Okay. My back's to the wall, but I pull up a little bit. He blocks low. Delay ass disc. I actually imagine his option set there is not like too strong, because he doesn't have a lot of range for the most part. We get the overhead, he gets one more chance. There, honestly, I should have went for the 6H. I think the 6H combo would have killed, but thankfully I was looking for the air dash there. That 6P. Round number 2. Round star sweep. That was a big one. He could have gotten a lot of damage on me if he hit that. That was clearly to smoke the roll at the start of the round that I did. Roll was like decent against him at the start of the round. Okay, he's hit. Uh-oh, it begins. Chipp. J2K, K Alpha. Oh my god, he has so many ways to vary his timing there too. Okay, fuzzy jump out. But I hit him airborne. Okay, somehow got him with that. Okay. But he's back mid-screen, so we're Gucci. He blocks same side. Okay, still trying to just keep my turn. Try to backstep. Okay, 2K. K Alpha somehow got under it. Don't really know how I did that. Okay. Swapping sides. Get the throw. Tournament decision. Waiting. I waited for the DP. Not got up front. Okay. Reset point for him. Tournament point for me. This is for all the marbles, as they say. Okay, my dude pulled up. K Alpha. Uh-oh. K Alpha. He knows. The good news is K Alpha doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's all good. It's all good. Waiting. Waiting. Okay. Waiting. Oh my god, imagine baiting the DP and getting hit anyway. K Alpha again. Okay. Oh, I tried to gold burst, so someone was like, yo, did you do that to try to punish? I was like, no. I just wanted to turn the game around somehow, but now that I hit him, it's cool. Okay. We got the throw. Throw did mad damage. I took the risk on the jump heavy. Got hit by DP. K Alpha again. He tried to command grab. Not a good place to miss my 2K link, by the way. Okay, it's getting spicy. Swap sides. S-disc. Overhead. There, maybe I should have 6H. Try to beat the YRC. Here it is. He tried to command grab in the clutch. It do be like that, though. Alright, but that's it for me this time. So I managed to close that. A lot of spicy sets, not gonna lie. Maybe my last tournament until the EVO Online that's this weekend, but if you guys are interested in watching that, I'm going to be streaming my pool. I guess basically everything, not just my pools. I don't think they really stream anything until like top 4, so there's that. As usual, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you guys feel like it, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.